We are live this morning with Event Bliss and Gifts with Terri and Susie Siegel. And it's so, I love a good Monday morning shopping. And this is really one of my most favorite stores, as most everyone knows, since I love to post and show off and wear. I said, thank God we're all in different sweaters today, because there was a good chance that we would be overlapping and someone would have to change. But thanks guys for coming on, because it's the perfect time to have you guys on and talk about shopping at Event Bliss and Gifts. I really wanted you to sort of showcase some of the things, because what's so amazing about your store is you can walk in thinking that you're there for a gift or there to buy a sweater for yourself, and walk out with just so many different things. Like, I mean, there's house items, there's jewelry, there's clothing, there's baby gifts, there's purses. I mean,
a little bit of everything.
I feel like if you don't have it, you'll get it the next day. So what's been selling off the shelves right now? Like what's happening in the store?
Well, people are looking for gifts, like little gifts for friends, gifts, or just a little something to acknowledge that there's still a holiday. It's difficult, but we really have been pretty busy, considering all the restrictions and everything else. And last week we got a lot of calls from people that asked us to shop for them, which is great, and we love that too. And even over the weekend, I got a couple calls of people who said, I need a baby gift, I needed this. And I had the picture so I could send that over to them.
So when you say shop for them, I think that's like really important, because people are coming into your store, but yet one of the right. And I was going to say, one of the most wonderful things, even pre-COVID, about the two of you is your customer service, because you guys will take a picture or walk around your store. So explain that, because long before COVID, you guys were, ready and customer service friendly about doing things like that.
Well, Terri and I always felt too that like people didn't know who we were or where we were or what we were.
Right.
And we thought about it. We thought about, maybe changing the name of the store, because Event Bliss was originally started as invitations and party planning. And not just because of COVID, we kind of morphed into more items and more categories. And we thought about, hey, do we change the name because it's Event Bliss and just make it Bliss and Gifts or whatever? But we really tried to show people, hey, we have more than just event planning.
And I think more than just a name.
Right. And it's funny because we just found out too that there's a couple other stores that started out in stationery and like ours and added clothing and this and that. And we kind of felt like, oh, what are we doing? We're doing this and that and everything else, things that we said we didn't want to do. But really, we love that part of it. And we keep saying, what can we get rid of? Nothing. We have to expand, and we've really used every inch of our store.
Well, Terri, show us some of the things that I know you've pulled some things today.
Yeah. So one of our most popular items is the acrylic backgammon set. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Acrylic is huge. We got, we got acrylic bracelets. We got acrylic little box trays that we put napkins in here, but you can also put a notepad in there. And the other thing you could also do is put like candy in there, which is always a great.
So I love this because, I feel like acrylic was, I guess maybe it never went away, but I feel like it's come back around even.
It's huge. Yeah.
So
and comes back around and looks come back around. And
right.
So does acrylic.
Right.
I feel like, when we go to get rid of things, we should never get rid of things. We should be tactful hoarders.
Right. Replace a good hiding spot.
Right. But I love that you're doing games, these acrylic games and some of the different games that you now have, because the truth is that we are home. I know for the holidays, Thanksgiving, I had the kids home and we played like Rummy Cube and Sequence. And, it's a way to bring people together. And I was looking at this, you had, I think, chess and backgammon and acrylic. And my parents just moved into a new home. And I thought, these are perfect like housewarming gifts or perfect holiday gifts, because it's a way to say to someone like, look, you're stuck at home. You are stuck at home, but what a beautiful gift to give someone while you're stuck at home.
Exactly. And speaking of stuck at home, we also have puzzles. Puzzles have been another huge go-to gift for, your manicurist, like your mailman, we have great teachers gifts, that too.
Yeah, and I think teachers are good. I think I posted the other day a repost of something you did, and I said something about teachers, because so many people are not with their teachers that I was thinking, like, don't forget about your teachers. And your store to me is the perfect teacher gift store, because your price points are so amazing. They're low enough, but you can go high enough. You can be all over. Like, Susie, you hold up that bracelet again, because I think
these are great.
And those bracelets we have a bunch of different of those bracelets with different messages on them. They're really good, positive messages.
And there's keychains, which you could give to a teacher, and there's also necklaces as well. And they're doing some rings, but it's just a cute, fun gift. You can layer them. It's $25 and $40, so they're reasonably priced.
I have to tell you that when you guys got these in, and I was like, post these, we've got to do media about these, because how I am about, everybody has this, but nobody has these. And I love, it's hard to find something different and unique. And you guys have that. And I think this is a go-to gift this, holiday.
Yeah, it comes bagged really cute too. Yeah. There's a cute like little bag. It's really well thought of. It's two moms started it. It's women owned. It's everything that like we are. And I wear them every day. And I sell them off my wrist, literally have been selling them off my wrist, and they're really lightweight. So it's not like you even feel, looks heavy.
Well, and I love that it, if you're wearing it, it goes gold, silver, you can just mix and match. But I love the messaging on it, and I do love it. It's a great sister, mom, friend, teacher gift. Like you said, they start at $25. I think you can't, I never like to spend anybody's money, but really, what are you going to find for that cute for less?
Right.
Secret
Santa too. It's a good Secret Santa.
Yeah. Terri, you do invitations and personalization of notes. I think that's an amazing gift. One of the things, a couple of my clothing stores we've talked about is like the monogramming. And I think this year it's such a great time to do personalization.
Absolutely. We've done a lot of personalization.
I've been doing monogramming too for like 25 years in my other business, and it never goes away. It's a great gift. It's personalized. It doesn't have to be expensive. You could put it on a hat.
Right, exactly.
You could put on a pair of gloves, knit hat, pad of paper, anything. And then
napkins.
Also,
napkins is another good
not to forget about this. These you can customize with your kids' names, or if your kids write something, "Mommy, I love you," we can take that and have them customize that on a bracelet or a necklace, which is really cool.
I think it's just so cool. And especially this year where we're away from people.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the kind of year where it brings you closer to someone. It really, it's not just any gift. It says like, I'm really thinking about you.
Right. I took the time to think about it. I just didn't run into the store and grab something. I had to actually think about it, because it takes about a week and a half. And with shipping these days, a little bit more.
Right.
So yeah, I agree.
And we know shipping does take.
Oh, shipping is crazy.
Yeah. So every time I get an opportunity to talk to a small business and they're going out of their way to help with shipping, I do stress, like, don't procrastinate, people. Like, it's not the small business owner's fault. They're doing everything possible to help with shipping. I know I shipped some things the other day on Saturday out and from a UPS store, and they're like, okay, well, it should get there. I go, don't worry. I get it. It's, once it leaves your hands.
And we deliver.
Yeah, I was
We'll
gonna say,
deliver.
if it's in a good proximity, if it's a good area, we will definitely deliver it.
Yes, I know. You have dropped at my door.
Exactly.
I just ask that you do it when Mitch isn't around.
Right.
Susie didn't know the rule one time. She ran into Mitch, although he's much better about it. So what other things are you finding that people are really loving? I know over the holidays, I had a candle, and then I will tell you all that I lit a candle from you. And here, my 3 children who live in apartments were like, Mom, that smells so good. I want one. I want one. And I was like, okay. So, my 3 kids, I was happy to, give them all a candle from Event Bliss. I was like, okay, but I it was fun to see, like, you can't go wrong with a candle.
Well, what we're also doing is we're trying to appeal to all different price ranges, because a lot of people have like Secret Santas, or they're trying to have the connection still at work, Secret Santa, or, giving gifts to businesses, but don't really want to like go crazy because,
it's an economic challenge right now.
Economically,
right.
Sure.
Still want it to be really cute and really different. And we've come up with some great ideas. And what we'll do is, if somebody calls us, like last night, I got a call on our text, and they said, oh, I have Secret Santa. I want to spend like 15 to 20. What are your ideas? And I started sending them ideas, and they're like, okay, when can I have it? I said, well, it's Sunday, but this week we'll get it this week. We'll drop it off. You'll drop it off? Because some people do not want to leave their homes.
Yeah.
They're being very COVID conscious, which we are as well. And, I don't have to go over everything. We will only allow a few people in the store or whatever.
Right.
We wear a mask. We ask them to they have to wear a mask.
That's right.
But they can also come in and we can do a private appointment, which sometimes works out great too. And we have some very loyal customers that say, you know what, we want you guys to be here and be around because so many stores are suffering.
Right.
So we'll do what we have to do. And even the other day, when we needed to do a gift for somebody, and they said, we only want to spend $100. So it was a little bit more than 100. And I'm like, where do you have to be? 100. We're each spending 25. I said, okay.
And we did it.
Guess what? It was $100. We made it $100.
Right. Exactly.
And we'll work with people.
Right.
We understand that price ranges, and we understand gifts. We wrap really nice. We'll gift wrap, overwrap in Hanukkah or Christmas paper. And we really try to have that little extra customer service that I think is important in today's times, especially when you go to, department stores that are suffering, so they don't have staff.
Right. Exactly.
There's nobody to help you, nobody to wrap anymore. We'll do it.
So is there any other things that I want to talk about? One other thing, but show me a few other things so people can see. You guys do such a great job. I'll say that while they're looking, be sure Susie and Terri do Facebook and Instagram, great posts. They do a lot more videos, which I think are so helpful. If you see something on any of their social, give the store a call, DM them. They definitely will walk you around their store and show you things. If you're comfortable to go in. They're in the heart of Franklin, kitty corner from the cider mill.
Roads are open.
The roads are open.
The roads are open, yeah. So that's, so fun.
This has been really a great little gift. It's about $48, and the straps are detachable, comes in tons of colors. It's a great gift. Or something like this that is a little cell phone bag.
We also have great pajamas. This one
Yeah.
is really cute. It's like a crepe pajama, and it says, "I speak fluent French." Hermes, Chanel, Dior, and Yves Saint Laurent.
One of our best sellers.
Yes,
And we also
So
do have
cute.
robes
we have it comes in a robe
and a
and
night shirt
shirts.
and 2-piece pajama
Oh.
sets.
I have to tell you, like the pajamas are so soft, and you know, I really am the person who wears a Bruce Springsteen t-shirt and
Right.
pajama bottoms, but lately I've been wearing pajamas and
They're cozy.
they're just cozy. They really are.
Also books.
Oh,
Great little
this
gift.
is my favorite. Okay, this is, you know, I'm obsessed with this book.
This has been great.
That's a great one. And then let me grab the other one. This is a good one for.
And Goodnight Bubala is a great one for Hanukkah. And in the back of the book, there's a recipe for latkes. And it's just an amazing, like every person who comes in should have this book, even if you don't have little kids. But in the back, there's a recipe by Ina Garten for potato latkes. So
Oh my God.
just to have.
So that's just so fun. And I think like what's great also about your store, and this happens to me all the time, is I buy something and you go and you add a little, like you'll buy something for someone and then you add a little soap, or you add a hanky panky, or you add, it's one of those, you know, you get caught at the register adding something to it. And I, you know, I love that. Well, this jacket I die for. Yes.
This is a great little, real soft, frayed bottom jacket. And you can wear this all year round. You
Yeah.
can put a little sweater under it, wear it and put your jacket over it, layer it as a cardigan, or you can wear it, you know, just with a t-shirt. All year round item, great gift, real soft. Everything we have in our store
It's
has to
super-
pass the soft test. Because if it's not soft and cozy, if it's itchy or scratchy,
Doesn't
it
come
goes
through.
back.
Right.
Believe me, it goes back.
This is from Event Bliss. I'll just say, it reminds me when I put it on, I loved it. First of all, I felt really thin in it. I will say, like, I felt like it was the slimming sweater. So it passed I felt thin in it. But I felt like I was wearing that old ski sweater. Like I wanted to go like skiing again. And I was just like, but it is so soft. I just have a skinny tee underneath. And I have, you know, so
I do too. We sell those.
can't go anywhere without my skinny tee.
No.
And shout out Linda always. And it's so soft. Yeah, I don't do itchy.
No, we don't do it either.
We also have, you know, great like little lounge sets. There's, I mean, it's so popular, as you know. I mean,
so I just sent, not that she's gotten it yet, but I just sent a lounge set to my sister. I'm so excited for her to get that because
you will love that.
I mean, she's working from home right now, and she's like me. We have the same mother, obviously, who taught us to get up, get dressed, get going. And, you know, she, you know, some days you want to get up, get dressed and be lounging too. And so I just sent her from your store. I just thought it would be really fun. Like an adorable, comfy lounge set.
They're not going away for a long time.
No,
we bought spring already, and we bought for the next 5 months, and everything is tie-dye, camo, stars, comfy, cozy. It's not going away.
It's not going away, right?
No, so I mean, and that is really good to know when people say, you know, I have lots of stars, I have lots of camo, I have a little less tie-dye because like I'm not a huge tie-dye person, but I'm the right tie-dye. Like I'm not, you know, like you have to know what you like. I'm not the pink purple. Lots of people are. I'm like
now
the black.
Doing tie-dye with a bunch of different colors, like colors that like grays and yellows and oranges that are really pretty together.
But you do remember I did buy like an orange.
I do remember exactly.
Yeah. Which Marissa keeps trying to steal from me at any given moment, and I was so proud of myself. I bought a little color because you know I'm more of a black and white tie-dye, you know. So, but you know it's funny because even though like it's not me, it doesn't matter. Like yesterday, Marissa had on this pink and purple tie-dye, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. So you know, even when it's not you, you can so appreciate. So I love that tie-dye and camo and stars are going nowhere because
Because that's all we have.
because that's what I bought from you. Well, I love it, but I do want to mention that you guys have a fun and exciting event this week.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to say event in this land of pandemic world, because the truth is that, one of the ways that you guys are so successful is by events, and you haven't really been able to do that. And this week, Thursday, you have an event. And you guys are so philanthropic when you do events. You're always part of it as a give back. So, tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Sure. So it's for Christ Child Society, and it is going to be Thursday all day from 11 to 7. All the portion of the proceeds from each of the stores in Franklin, Deja Vu, Village Boutique, ourselves, and a few others, are the proceeds, portion of the proceeds are going to help Christ Child Society, which gives children everything that they need, whether it's clothing, food, shelter, basic necessities, everything. It's been an organization we've been involved in for 6 years.
Yeah, long time.
It's been a home tour and a shopping fair, but this year obviously we couldn't do that, so we got together with the directors from Christ Child and said, why don't we do it in our stores where people can come in leisurely? We're taking few customers at a time. We'll have refreshments on the outside of the store.
Outside in a tent, nice and warm.
Where they can be warm, and shop that way, and they can still raise money for their charities. A lot of these charities are suffering right now because we usually do like 15 to 20 events.
Yeah.
And they had to cancel.
And they canceled all of them.
So I think I really want to reiterate that, when people see this information and I'm posting it and you're posting it, nothing has changed from your philosophy and values, that you are shopping safely in COVID. You guys have been on the forefront of making sure that you are really safe. The stores that I represent in Franklin are all so COVID protocol safe, and doing business in Michigan really safely. Your small businesses, and that it's so important. But what's even more important is that your values of a small business, and most of you are women-owned businesses, that you're giving back to a charity that at this time where your economics are not where they've been, but you're also still giving back. And that is so outstanding. And so I hope, people will shop with you all week, but in particular, I hope that people will come out on Thursday, shop in Franklin. The stores in Franklin are so amazing. Like I said, they're predominantly pretty much women owned.
Even the gas station, woman owned. Right. Restaurant, woman owned.
I mean,
dry cleaner,
woman
nail place,
right,
hair salon. And you know what? It's funny because I think,
and I will say this, that the weather is supposed to be nice, really nice really nice at the end of the week. And so, I don't, the streets are open, but what's great, like if you park someplace like at your store or at the grill or something, get out of your car and walk around Franklin. Like I because I represent the stores there, I have done that, and it's really so fun to walk around.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's charming.
It's so charming. So Susie, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just want people to really love
we really
Franklin.
appreciate too that you're saying that, because listen, large businesses, small businesses are all suffering this year. We're all seeing our peaks and valleys and what we can and can't do. And are we going to be open next week? Aren't we? We've modified our business completely with launching websites and doing more Zoom and all these things.
Instagram and Facebook like we've never done before.
And it's hard because it's a learning curve for a lot of us that are small businesses. We don't even have the manpower, the technology to do it, and we're doing it. And I commend you, as well as a lot of the small businesses that you represent that are, one store operation, and we're trying to get through this. And without the support of the customers or other small businesses that are supporting us, we won't get through it. So we do appreciate whatever is done for
Right.
us.
Yeah.
Whatever help, whatever we can do, you know, to contribute and give back, and then, you know, pay it forward for other people too. And I think we see that more this
Yes,
year
absolutely.
than ever.
Yeah.
Well, and I just, like I said, when people come out, they will, you know, when they come into any of the stores, everybody has COVID protocols. You guys wear your masks in your store. The event itself, people will see it says shop and sip, or sip and shop, because that was an old branding, but you know, everybody will have their mask on during the event. Nothing's
Absolutely.
changed.
While you're inside, you will, yes, you will.
And the truth is that you're giving back and supporting all the businesses in Franklin that day. And for sure, there is no doubt that if you walk into Event Bliss, you will find anything you're looking for this holiday season and any season. So I'm so excited you guys had time this morning to hang out with me. You know, I'll be in for all my gifts. Or I'll shop Facebook,
Right.
and then it will be delivered to my front door.
Right.
Because you have my charge card.
We do.
It's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing. Right.
Also, we'll also put together, if you are looking for clothing items and people sometimes don't want to try those on in the store, we'll put together bags, drop them off, pick them up the next morning. We'll do what we did before.
Right.
We're going to do whatever it takes.
Well, thank you. You guys have a great day, great week. Thanks for everything you're doing.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.